used to hate during hard tasks like studying French or coding, but now I actually enjoy them. And today I'm going to share with you a trick that helped me enjoy hard tasks and that is actually backed by neuroscience. So how I managed to enjoy hard tasks? Well, everything has to do with dopamine association. So I managed to associate hard tasks with having pleasure from dopamine. What is dopamine? Maybe some of you know, but just to quickly explain, it is a chemical that is released in our brain when we get a reward. So you do an action A, it gets your reward, dopamine is released and you feel happy. The function of this in our brain is to motivate us to do actions that will bring us reward. So back in the day during evolution, people would chase for food. Once they find food, they eat, dopamine is released. And then they knew next time, if they continue chasing for food and they find food, dopamine is going to be released and they would feel happy. So this was basically a way for our brain to motivate us to search for food and to actually eat, which was necessary for our survival. The problem with this nowadays is there is quick dopamine everywhere. So social media managers and junk food creators knew that. So they created social media such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They also created junk food such as burgers, candies, in a way to release dopamine in our brain. Dopamine, we like to feel happy. It's really hard to resist those activities that bring us quick dopamine, such as scrolling on social media, because with every new short video, you get a dopamine hit. So you can get dopamine hits every few minutes. That is not the case with hard tasks. Studying a language, to get a reward, it takes years, basically. Because the reward here would be you speaking the language. Example of coding exercises, it can take days, even weeks to have a running project that is working and has no errors. That is way slower than checking your Instagram. So here is the trick that I use. I paired these activities that have delayed dopamine, such as studying French or coding, with activities that will give me faster dopamine fixes. For example, when I code, I pair that with drinking my favorite drink, for example, coffee. When I study French, I say to myself, if you study for 1 hour, you can use social media after that for 10 minutes. So that is how I get this reward in 1 hour. And waiting for 1 hour is not too long. At least not as long as waiting for a few years to be fluent. This is how you could do it as well. You can pair a very difficult activity with something that is going to bring you faster dopamine hits. For example, if you go work out, you can pair that with watching Netflix after working out. Or for example, if you code, after 2 hours of coding, you can take a candy. Of course, it's important that this fast dopamine activity doesn't take over. So you don't want, for example, to study French for 15 minutes and then be on social media for 1 hour. It should actually be the reverse. You should do the hard activity more and then get some dopamine fix. This is how I manage to stay focused on hard tasks and to enjoy them. I pair them with activities that brought me a faster dopamine hit. I talk about similar subjects in other YouTube videos, so make sure to subscribe to stay up to date and to learn more about how our brain works and how different chemicals in the brain interact. And of course, the whole purpose of this channel is to make you more productive. So it can also both be educational, you can learn about your brain, but you can also implement those things to be more productive. Also, for those of you who want to take this to the next level, I do one-on-one coaching to see if the program, my coaching program, would work for you and if we could work together. You want to make sure to schedule a free discovery call with me So it's a 30 minutes discovery call where we can discuss whether coaching would work for you. So you tell me what are some challenges that you are facing and I see how I could help you. To schedule it, you should click on the link in the description down below and you schedule your 30 minutes session. Make sure to use this opportunity as soon as possible. So how to enjoy hard tasks? You should pair them with some activities that will bring you faster dopamine, whether it's having your favorite drink while doing this hard activity or maybe enjoying social media after you complete this activity. Write me in the comments down below what is an activity that you like to pair with while doing difficult tasks. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you soon.